Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Tuesday, September 13th. On the impact map, a lot of wetness as we've been advertising, a strong surge of tropical moisture, the remnants of Hurricane K tying in with some residual moisture from the old monsoon, and we see it surging throughout just about the entire Great Basin, especially central and eastern areas, which will be the wettest, not just today, but tomorrow, Thursday. Very good pattern for our existing large fires up in Idaho and even our new emerging fire in the central Nevada mountains. Wetting rains, long duration, high humidity is on the table. Also, good news for the smoke. A lot of this precipitation will be knocking out that smoke particulate and decreasing burning activity significantly in the vicinity of our large fires this afternoon. You see it especially tomorrow. Southwest flow is taking that smoke well out into Montana and eventually into Canada. We see the same thing on the vertically integrated smoke through here today. This is probably a bit of an overestimate. It's still, the model is still estimating that there'll be significant smoke production today and tomorrow up there, and I do not think that'll be the case. Looking at lightning, we had several thousand strikes. Of concern will be the fringe lightning on the northern and western side, but you can see lots of moisture coming up with this system yesterday, and a lot more on the way. We did have our new and emerging large fire in the central Nevada mountains, but higher humidity and precipitation has arrived there as well, also moving into our existing large fires up in Idaho. Looking at precipitation the past 7 days before yesterday, before the last 24 hours, it has been quite dry in our central and northern areas. It's taken a good chunk of a toll on fuels. You see the green here, the 100-hour fuels are up into the teens, near 20%, and this barrier will continue surging northwards in the coming days because the moisture continues surging northwards. See the big wide swath across the Great Basin, slowly moving up, interacting with this low pressure trough off the Pacific Northwest, very slow moving, another reinforcing shot through here. This is going to be a multi-day event. So today, there's the moisture covering about 90% of our area, even areas on the fringes where it's not solidly raining. It'll be overcast, maybe a sprinkle here or there. So you can see our decreased fire potential on the right-hand side. You can see those daytime humidities on the right-hand side in the 60s, in the 50s in the south, even up in the north, 30 to 35%. Still some lingering low humidity, far eastern Idaho, western Wyoming. That is just temporary. You can see the precipitation 24 hours starting to move in. Those purples you see, that's a ½ inch to an inch of rain actually in this light purple shade. The darker purples, between 1 and 2 inches of rain. You can see where some of the Snake River Plain, parts of the western Payette may miss out or only get some sprinkles or light showers today, but they will have the high humidity. The moisture lingers. The deepest moisture, we see the dark green. There's still the moist air mass where you're in the black. More modification on our 7-day. Not much of a concern with wind, humidity, trying out a tad, but still nothing really below 20%. Everything is in the 50s down south, 30s up north. More precipitation for parts of Nevada, all of Utah. Now getting into eastern Idaho, western Wyoming with wetting rains, and up in the central Idaho mountains, still 50 to 60% coverage of showers. Thursday, another wave comes in with more moisture continuing across central and northern areas. You see more green on the map. You continue to see high humidity on the right-hand side. Winds really not an issue. More precipitation here where you see some of the shades. Again, those purples are a ½ inch to an inch of rain. Again, spotty up north for now. So the 3-day precipitation totals, this is a broader national product that shows some of this through here. The blues are a ½ inch to an inch of rain. Some purples here about an inch and a half. This is a finer resolution model, and this shows some of the heavier precipitation extending a bit further to the west, including in our new and emerging fires, these light purples to dark purples, 1 to 2 inches of precipitation. Light blues here indicate 2 to 3 inches of precipitation up by Ogden, up in the central Idaho mountains. And you see good coverage of wetting rains in central Idaho mountains, about 1/10 to 1/3 of an inch, and some pockets of a ½ inch, but still missing maybe some of our fires in the Payette. They'll have some sprinkles, but definitely dampening current fire activity, but not putting out fires. But the moisture continues on Friday, another wave developing a deeper low pressure trough coming out of British Columbia. See more green on the map. That low starts really forming up off the Oregon coast Saturday. Sunday, it pushes in deeper moisture into northwest Nevada, western Idaho, our driest areas that missed a lot of this initial push of rain. There'll be dry, breezy conditions in the east, but again, over rain-soaked ground, so we're not concerned. And then lingering showers in Idaho and developing monsoonal moisture pushing up into eastern Utah once again. So cool, moist throughout the entire 7-day period. This is a 7-day total precipitation, and that second wave does finally hit the Payette National Forest with about maybe a quarter to a half inch of rain towards days 5 and 7. So really no one gets unscathed from this one. And temperatures and precipitation, we are looking at near normal temperatures. Near normal for late September is not a heat wave. We will start drying out below normal, into below normal levels. But again, at this point, really not seeing a return to critical fuel conditions given by this guidance. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.